Πολύ καλησπέρα σας. Τι κάνετε, πώς είστε? Μισό να κατεβάσω όλη αυτή την ιδέα. Για τι ζέστη είναι αυτή, δεν παλεύετε. Αν και σήμερα εντάξει ήταν καλύτερα. Εχθές ήταν επίσης καλά. Προχτές ήταν χάλι μαύρο, δεν υπάρχει αυτό. Λοιπόν, μπορεί να ξέχασα να ανοίξω το παιχνίδι. Αλλά το καλό είναι ότι έχω κατεβάσει ήδη το update. Οπότε περιμένουμε λιγουλάκι και όλα θα πάνε καλά. Μακούλη, Σοφιστούλη, Μπαζούκα, Λαμόγιο και Ιάσονα. Πολύ καλησπέρα σας. Τι κάνετε, πώς είστε? Αυτό που έχω το τηλέφωνο μέσα να χτυπάει με συγχύζει. Τι λέει, παιδιά? Έφτασε κιόλας η Πέμπτη. Πλησιάζει το σκουό. Ναι ρε Μπαζούκα, ζεσθενόμαστε και δεν ξέρουμε τι να κάνουμε. Δεν υπάρχει αυτό το πράγμα. Δηλαδή, πραγματικά, παιδιά, είμαι πολύ χαρούμενος που επένδυσα σε air condition 2 χρόνια πριν. Έτσι, δηλαδή, 9 φορές στις 10 το air condition δουλεύει όταν έχω stream. Αυτά. Δεν το δουλεύω άλλες ώρες, άλλες μέρες. Έλα, καλά πάει. 32%. Μην το πείτε ούτε στον παπά. Για πείτε. Τι μπυρίτσα πίνεις, Μπαζούκα? Μισό, φτιάχνω και κάτι πραγματάκια εδώ πέρα γιατί γίνεται ένας μικρός χαμούλης. Και όχι, για μία φορά δεν ασχολούμαι με το κινητό. Έτσι. Τώρα θα μου πείτε πώς γίνεται αυτό. Θα σας πω, δεν έχω ιδέα. Μα τι θες να μου εξηγήσεις τι είναι αυτό που μου έλεγες για το Elden Ring? Μάμος, τίμιο. Κοίτα, μαζί σου. Ένας από τους λόγους που δεν το ανοίγω άλλες ώρες, άλλες μέρες, είναι και αυτός. Έτσι. Και αυτός. Δηλαδή, παιδιά, ειλικρινά, κανόνισα, κυνηγάω τις τελευταίες εβδομάδες να πάω να κάνω τέτοιο. Να βάλω το πρώην νυχτερινό, το νυν μεσημεριανό, κάτι που τα έχουν αλλάξει και εγώ δεν ξέρω τι. Λοιπόν, τα καταπληκτικά πράγματα που γίνονται στην Ελλάδα, δεν ξέρω πώς το ξέρετε, αλλά όταν έχεις ρολόι ρεύματος, θα πρέπει να κάνεις και μία βεβαίωση, μια φορά τα 10 χρόνια, ότι το συγκεκριμένο ρολόι λειτουργεί ορθά. Νομίζω λέγεται ΑΔΕ, ΙΔΕ, κάτι τέτοιο. Λοιπόν, χωρίς καμία ενημέρωση, αυτό είτε το έχεις είτε δεν το έχεις, πρακτικά τη ΔΕΗ στα παπάρια της, δεν την ενδιαφέρει καθόλου. Αν όμως πας να κάνεις την οποιαδήποτε δουλειά η οποία επηρεάζεται από το ρολόι σου, τότε θυμάται η ΔΕΗ να σου πει, φιλέ, δεν έχεις αυτό το έγγραφο, οπότε δεν μπορείς να το κάνεις. Λέω, κάτσε ρε φίλε, πόσο καιρός έχει περάσει από την τελευταία φορά που έκανα αυτή τη βεβαίωση, που εγώ δεν έχω κάνει ποτέ? Κοιτάζω. Βρήκα μία. Το 64. Ωραία, προχωράω. Πότε λέγει το 84. Τέλεια. Ψάχνω τα έγγραφα του σπιτιού, ψάχνω. Για δεν βρήκα άλλη. Έχει λήξει αυτό το έγγραφο σε μένα από το 84. Έχει λήξει το έγγραφο πριν γεννηθώ. Και η καταπληκτική ΔΕΗ θυμήθηκε να με ενημερώσει τώρα. Καταπληκτικό. Άιντε day λέγεται, προχώρα να τελειώνουμε. Αστείο. Λοιπόν, να ανοίξουμε το χειριστήριο. Παιδιά, έφαγα τρίτη φορά τον χρόνο. Άντε πάλι. Να σου χέσω. Αυτό θα κάνουμε τώρα. Update στο update, για το update, με το update. Τι εννοείς έχεις βάλει 2 πλάκια και μερικά κομμάτια της Jade να ψήνουν? Μαλάκα, χτες βγήκε το update. Προχτές. Δράκε. Δράκε. Πρέπει να θυμάσαι να κοιμάσαι, δράκε. Δράκε. Συχαμερή φορητοποιητή σαύρα. Κλείς το PC και πήγαινε. Δεν έχεις το καινούριο story. Oh. Εμένα μου κάτσε το δρεπάνι χτες που έπαιξα λίγο. Θα παίξω και μετά. Farewell, πενακόνι. Ωραία. Καινούριο. What the fuck? Πώς έγινε αυτό? Παιχνίδι δεν έχω παίξει, Γεια σου, Firefly. Floral Triptych. Ωραία. Brilliant Fixation. Bygone Reminiscence. Λοιπόν. Ξεκινάμε. Regular Warp. Μάκη, προφανώς θα τα κάνω τώρα. Τι ερώτηση ήταν αυτή? Ναι. Είναι Firefly. Distraction. Ωραία. Προφανώς δεν μας έκατσε κάτι χρυσό. Τι έχουμε. Οκ. Θείο, καλησπέρα! Και λέει με το που μπαίνει κάθεται χρυσό, ρε. Και τρελαίνονται όλοι. Λοιπόν, θέλω να μου πείτε, θέλετε να το κάνουμε σιγά σιγά ή να το πατάω μέχρι να μας κάτσει χρυσό? Ρούα Μέι. Τσα. Χουάγι. Δεν με χάλασε. Damn! Okay. Γεια σου Σίμω, γεια σου Λόλια, καλησπέρα παιδιά! Ιούλη! Λοιπόν, για να δούμε. Make the world clamor! Να πάρω το καλό φορτί στο κινητό, ευχαριστώ. Το τσίπησε! Τα κατάφερα! Πατάμε και εδώ! Πάμε εδώ! Έλα καλό μου κινητό, μπες στο Wi-Fi. Γιατί κάποιος μάλλον θα πεινάει. 24K Jade και E0 Firefly. Young King δωράκι. Δυνατό. Πώς θα βρήκες το 24K, μου λέγε? Ρε Σίμω, τι έκανες? Πού Πού τα βρήκες? Πόσο τα κρατάς? Εντάξει, δεν έχουμε κάτι σε χρυσό, δεν πειράζει παιδιά. Και είμαστε και 50-50, έτσι. 50-50. Όχι η σειρά. Γκάλαχερ. Ό,τι δεν μου έκατσε σε Γκάλαχερ στο πρώτο arc του Περνακόνι, στο δεύτερο arc του Περνακόνι μου κάθεται μετά. Trend Universal Market. Μίσα. Ωραία. Θα τα δούμε όλα. Τι πίτι. Έχω κάνει 40 πίτι αυτή τη στιγμή. Είχα 97 tickets. Ωραία. Records. 5. Ήμουνα 7 πίτι. Οκ. Άρα τώρα είμαι στο 47 πίτι. «57 πίτι». Δυνατός, ωραίος, Σιμό, πολύ ωραίος. Θα τελειώσω τον Γκάλαχερ μου φαίνεται. Τώρα θα κάτσει το χρυσό! Πας και πάρουμε κανένα όπλο. Παπάκια. Όχι, για να μην μας πρίσει τα σκότια μάκης. Ήσουν χολόφερδος στο πήρε στο 40 πίτι. Που ήταν 80 πίτι γιατί είχα άλλα 40 από πριν. Ρε Γκάλαχερ, φύγε από το αγόρι μου και φέρε μου το χρυσό, τελειώνουμε. Άντε από εδώ. Λοιπόν, ακούω, πριν το πατήσω, Θείο, παίρνω ή όχι? Είναι στο 60, στο 77 το πίτι ή θα κλάψουμε μέχρι το 87? Πάμε, αφού το λέει ο Θείος θα είναι. Όπα! Μαλάκα! «68, 69, 70, 71. Φύγε από εδώ! Πιέσε μας! 73, 74, 75, 76. Όπα! Πάμε λίγο. Ναι, Bootkill και Firefly με την πρώτη. Κάποιος είναι καλαφάρτος, κάποιος είναι καλαφάρτος. Πάμε λίγο. Θέλω να πω ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ την οικογένειά μου για την προσπάθεια που μου στήριξε για να καταφέρω να πάρω τους χαρακτήρες στο Honkai. Καλά σκάω. Οπότε έχουμε αυτό. Τελευταία, μαλάκα. Τελευταία. Δηλαδή, anti-fight. Ναι. Ελπίζω να το κράτησε. Λοιπόν, έχουμε 27 τώρα. Να μην πάμε και το όπλο. Παιδιά, δεν έχω όπλο ούτε για το Bootkill, έτσι να ξέρετε. Λόγια, δεν πιστεύω θα μου κάτσει κάποιο ξανά. Δηλαδή, για κανένα λόγο. Ή το λονέρα σε χρυσό. Κατά τύχη και αν. Και έχω άλλη μια προσπάθεια. Βέβαια, σε τι είμαι? Along the... Ένα πίτι, καλά. Λέτε στο 11 να μου κάτσει. Καλό. Εντάξει, okay, δεν μας... Εντάξει, παιδιά, δεν μας έχατσε, αλλά είμαστε στην αρχή τώρα του season, έτσι. Του season, λέω. Του pass. Έχουμε 40 μέρες για να το πάρουμε. Άρα και είχαμε και στο shop. Μπόμπα, μισό. Τα deals βγαίνουν σε 10 μέρες. Έλα ρε μαλάκα, τι 12! Σοβαρά! Δώσ' μου 13 να κάνουμε 2 πούς να τελειώνουμε. Χαμό. Για πάμε να δούμε. Πάμε. Όχι. Τι λέει Sky Tally, ρε, πάει τώρα tickets. Εντάξει, μπορεί να πάρουμε τίποτα σήμερα, 5 wishes. 5 wishes, γιατί? 5 wishes θέλω για το season 5. Just survival. Πειράζει που δεν θυμάμαι ότι παίρναμε χαρακτήρες σε τέτοιο. Ωραία. Εδώ είμαστε. Εντάξει, θα πάρω ένα. Ωραία. Μην είμαστε μαλάκες τώρα. Θα πάρω ένα για να κάνω ίσα το pool. Τη δεκάδα θα τα πάρουμε. Όχι. Δεν πήρα το όπλο. Μ' αρέσει η πομπόμ όμως κυρία, έτσι. Τι θα γίνει με το μαλάκα? Πόσες φορές θα εμφανιστεί? Πήγε 41, ναι. Η αλήθεια είναι αυτή. Όχι, εντάξει. Παιδιά, κακά τα ψέματα τώρα. Δεν αγχώνομαι το αν θα καταφέρω να πάρω το όπλο μέσα στο pass. Μην λέμε τώρα φίφες. Έτσι. Δηλαδή, του πούστη.
Rock and roll might be my only true companion.
Aww.
Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams. Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Λίγο δύσκολο. Δεν θέλω να στεναχωρήσω.
As a judge of souls that come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Νομίζω ότι είμαστε κομπλέ. Βάζω κακής δίκιο. Καλή όρεξη, Σίμω! Λέμε Χόγογ. Δεν μας χαλάνε, φέρτα. Όπα. Παιδιά, να το συζητήσουμε. What? Το τελευταίο Shadow. Πού είμαι ρε?
Unknown to each other.
The number of additional damage application by the skill increased by 2. Ωραία. Συνεχίζουμε. Επόμενο. Claim. Φέρε το ένα. How Tensing να πάρει 75 relics. Μπράβο, δράκια, να το χαίρεσαι. Divergence Universe Humans Comedy. Δεν με ενδιαφέρει. Farewell, Penacony. Έρχομαι. Come with me για να τη βρεις. Από το showcase. Ξέχασα το Facebook ανοιχτό. Okay. Nature Puppet. Complete the mission grim film of finality and clear difficulty O2 for any phase of apocalyptic shadow to unlock the character Hui. 300 Stellar Jades and 1 self-modeling resin. Okay, ό,τι πεις. Κάσω. Ωραία. Οπότε πάμε για το story. Applying documentation. Τι αυτά ρε. Όντως! Αυτό τώρα μπήκε έτσι, δεν υπήρχε. Δεν χρειάζεται να κάνω alt tab για να βλέπω τα builds. Όπα, και τα βλέπω και σε διαφορετικά κιόλας. Trailblazer με το ρόπαλο. Galactic Baseballer. Ωραία. Έλα ρε. Dance. Να. Ωραία. Material calculation. Calculation status character. Jade, ναι, οκ. Ωραία, όχι. Καθόλου άσχημα, παιδιά. Δεν μας χαλούν καθόλου. Trailblaze Mission.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
Μην ρωτήσετε γιατί έχω αυτό το line-up, ούτε καν θυμάμαι. Λα. Hello.
Wake up!
Τώρα μπήκα!
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Πώς γίνεται να μου καίει ο ήλιος στον κόλο όταν είμαι μέσα στο δωμάτιο, μέσα σε πισίνα?
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
Γιατί άραγε?
The family's official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Έτσι δεν μας είχε ξυπνήσει και όταν ήμασταν στο όνειρο πριν καταλάβουμε τελικά χάσαμε εξ αρχής και τελικά το κάναμε replay όλο και το κερδίσαμε.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
Back to life, back to reality.
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The family's official. Now all the major. Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared. And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Αρχικά, κάτι bullshit. Προφανώς θα το γουστάρεις αυτό το πράγμα να παραμείνεις εκεί πέρα για πάντα μια ζωή. 2 ζωές, 3 ζωές, 4 ζωές. Για σένα μιλάμε. Δεύτερον, μόνο σε μένα μου κάνει εντύπωση το κάτι άλλο υπήρχε εκεί πέρα που πήγε το πλοκάμι να μου πειράξει τις αναμνήσεις και μετά το πλοκάμι δεν υπήρχε. Ή εγώ είμαι ψυχάκιας. Θα κάνω και μία έτσι να βλέπετε λίγο παραπάνω το chat.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Έλα, μην αγχώνεσαι, θα πηγαίνουμε μαζί τα ξεδάκια τώρα. Θα σε βάζω μαζί με τη Χιμέκο να παίζετε φωτιά με φωτιά.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. But just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
Πλάκα, καθόμουν και σκεφτόμουν με το Kaiju 8, το άνιμε και το μάγκα. Διάβαζα Κάφκα, λέω κάτι μου θυμίζει.
Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Δυνατή η Silverwolf. Η Silveraού.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
Αυτό μου θυμίζει λίγα τα γάτα του Σρόντιγκερ.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Συγγνώμη, γιατί έχει πάνω από τον κόλλο του Σιρότο η Silverwolf? Πώς κατάφερε να χτυπήσει τη μέση της?
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself.
Είπε στην Κάφκα μεγάλη γριά. Είσαι σίγουρη γι' αυτό?
Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me.
Χτύπησε λέει στη τριανταφυλλιά όπως πότισε λέει. Γεια σου ρε Φόρκα, τι κάνεις? Παιδιά, θαυμαστικό RPG θα κάνουμε giveaway σήμερα.
I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
Oh, really?
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Ο Blade θα εκτιμήσει το γλυκό. Αν ισχύσει αυτό, παιδιά, θέλω να μάθω περισσότερα για τον Blade.
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see,
Yes.
I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Τι λέει η Φορκά, πώς είσαι? In Radiant Fieldspar.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive.
Ooh.
I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director, I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at it. Well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew.
Hello. Το χειριστήριο, βασικά, δεν είναι το χειριστήριο. Το καλώδιο με το οποίο συνδέω το χειριστήριο αυτή είναι η καλή πλευρά του συγκεκριμένου καλωδίου. Γιατί νόμιζες ότι ήταν η Τρίτη εφόσον κάνω stream και την Πέμπτη, ας πούμε?
The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Ah, is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Σκάσει Jade με τι.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Βλέπω popcorn πίσω.
I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Why? Πήραμε 30 Stellar Jade.
fell right here. Just completely face planted.
Τι γίνεται? Δεν ξέρω αν θέλω να ξέρω. Chest, εδώ.
Oh, free stuff.
Always. Ναι, εγώ σαρδαναπάνος. Βρέτε μας σχέση, λέω εγώ. Εγώ φταίω. Okay. Δεν θα με πιάσεις, δεν θα με πιάσεις, δεν θα... Κάτσε να δω. Ωραία.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Πόσο έχουμε εδώ? 18! Δεν πάτε καλά, ρε.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all? Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
Γεια σου, Ιάσουνα, τι κάνεις?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode."
Καταλαβαίνουμε ότι είναι η φούλα αυτή, έτσι.
Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Όντως! Ο μικρός σε πάει στα chest. Περίμενε! Μην τρέχεις! Άντε πάλι. Μισό. 2 πόδια έχω. Περίμενε! Γαμώ. Πώς είσαι τόσο κοντά και τρέχεις έτσι?
Hard work pays off.
Οκ. Νομίζω ότι μόλις βρήκαμε έναν καλό λόγο να ξεκουδώσουμε την Topaz. Καμώ. Σε πιάσε. Τι λες τώρα ρε φίλε. Η Τόπας μπορεί να κάθεται να βρίσκει τα chest μόνη της γιατί έχει το μικρό. Πάντως το Warframe πάει καλά από human models. No. Παπά. Le doors. Le blue doors. Αλάκα. Ρε αυτό είναι χειρότερο και από μένα. Δικό μου pet έπρεπε να ήσουν, όχι της Τόπας. Μενάκα εγώ ζω και το loot αυτό να πλέει loot ας πούμε. Χαμένο κομμή μου φωνάζουν καλή τη λέει τραγούδα και το παιδάκι. Προφανώς pet του Μάριου και όχι του Trailblazer.
I'm the Trailblazer.
Άντε να παίξουμε και ένα γρίφο έτσι. Γεια σου Κώστα. Κώστα δεν σε έχω ξεχάσει, απλά δεν έχω προλάβει. It's me, Mario! Παιδιά, θαυμαστικό RPGS. Έχουμε κλειδάκι σήμερα να δώσουμε. Καλά η ζέστη παιδιά δεν παλεύεται. Μην το συζητάτε καθόλου. Αυτό κάπως έτσι πρέπει να παραμείνει. Αυτό όμως άμα το φέρω έτσι. Αυτό το φέρω έτσι. Όχι. Κάηκα. Πριν 3 μέρες βαρούσα Σκοπιά με 48 βαθμούς. Ούτε καν. Καταστροφή. Παιδιά κόλλησα. Εκτός και να δεν πάω από πάνω, αλλά όπου θα πάω. Γεια σου Βιρονάκο. Γιατί έφαγα τέτοιο σκάλωμα τώρα. Εδώ δεν μας βοηθάει. Εδώ μας βοηθάει γιατί θα ταιριάξει απόλυτα για να έρθουμε εδώ πέρα. Το θέμα είναι πώς θα το κάνουμε. Τι είχα να δοκιμάσω σήμερα. Σήμερα παίζουμε Honkai στα Rail. Έχουμε τον τερματισμό, μας κάτω τον επίλογο του Πενακόνη και καταφέραμε να πάρουμε τη Firefly, την καινούργια χρήση χαρακτήρα του παιχνιδιού, με άλλη μια κολοφαρδία. Νομίζω ότι είμαι οριακά λίγο πίσω από το θείο. Στα 12-13 που έχουν βγάλει πρέπει να είμαι 11 στα 13. Ήμουν λίγο κολόφαρτος γενικά. Άμα το πάω το άλλο τέρμα πάνω, Μάκη, ενώ ταιριάζει σαν ιδέα, δεν μπορώ να πάω. Και αυτό δεν με βοηθάει κάπως να το προχωρήσω. Δηλαδή, αυτό και να το φέρω εδώ. Δηλαδή, έτσι όπως είναι αυτό, ταιριάζει μπόμπα να το φέρω εδώ πέρα. Το πρόβλημα μου είναι πώς θα καταφέρω από εδώ που είμαι να πάω να κάνω αυτό το κύκλο. Εάν γίνεται, αρχικά. Γιατί διαφορετικά δεν βλέπω τρόπο να μπορέσω να πάω. Εννοείται χωρίς κράνος και χιτόνιο. Ρε, και άμα τις πιάσει κανένας σημαντικός. Υπέροχο. Η λύση, η τρίτη ήταν αυτή που έπρεπε για δεύτερη. Τώρα γιατί είσαι τέτοιο. Α. Arise. Ωπα, λάθος παιχνίδι.
Free stuff.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
Όχι.
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing
Έκανε ένα κούκου ρε φίλε όταν έλυσα το γρίφο. Πειράζει. Κούκου. Κούκου. Κούκου.
Oh, so it's owned by Old Oti himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed.
Μάκη, ένα δευτερόλεπτο ταϊμάω στο δράκο.
Impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa
Αυτό το αλφα μπαταρία δεν είναι. True.
Please allow me to continue my introduction. The radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era.
Ώρα να τα καταστρέψουμε.
Its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Τα πάντα γίνανε πουτάνα, αλλά λόγω της δόνησης η οποία δημιουργήθηκε από τις καταστάσεις οι οποίες παιχτήκανε στο Πενακόνι, το Radiant Feldspar δεν μπόρεσε να δουλέψει. Ας κάνουμε ένα recap. Δύο κοσμικές οντότητες με τη δύναμη της μαύρης τρύπας και του θανάτου ήταν πάνω στο Πενακόνι. Ένας ηλίθιος ο οποίος ήθελε να επαναφέρει ένα ολόκληρο θεό ήταν πάνω στο Πενακόνι. Ένας τύπος ο οποίος κουβαλάει πρακτικά μια πυρηνική βόμβα ή μερικές πυρηνικές, τη δύναμη μερικών πυρηνικών βομβών στο σώμα του ήταν στο Πενακόνι. Μια άλλη δύναμη η οποία ήταν εισάξια με πολλές πυρηνικές βόμβες ήταν μέσα στο Πενακόνι. Έγινε μια δόνηση ρε αδερφέ και δεν δούλευε το αεροπλοίο. Τι να κάνω? Είστε σοβαροί?
Following the previous reverberation in the sweet dream,
Και συνεχίζει.
Felspar had Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed.
Τους σκίσαμε την ύπαρξη του Penacony Grand Theater. Πώς θα δουλέψει?
So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Νικολέτα, ποια είναι η απορία σου? Να στη λύσω. Μ' αρέσει, περπατάω που περπατάω και μου ποντίζουν δύο πιτσιρίκια. Ήταν και το μικρό το οποίο περπατούσε και έκανε airwalk. Πεινάει.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right? Numby, catch!
Σαν να ακούω το Μάκι να μιλάει.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
Μόλις του πέταξε ένα μπέργκερ, τι θα κάνει? Το αφήσει κάτω, ας πούμε, να πει είναι μπέργκερ, το αφήσει και τους άλλους. Όχι! Δεν υπάρχουν άλλοι καλεσμένοι όταν υπάρχουν μπέργκερ στο τραπέζι.
Hello?
Sorry, δεν έχω τρία χέρια για να μπορέσω να πατάω να παίζω ο ήχος.
Talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end?
Όχι.
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Yorillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh no.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. just like old times.
Ah, it's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with
Jade.
you.
Ο αμέθιστος είναι mauve.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that
Και η
we're both
τόπας έχει λευκό κόκκινο. Πού είναι το πορτοκάλι, το πορτοκαλό κίτρινο?
especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are,
Αυτό λέω, το
I'm
Jade
sure
είναι
you
πράσινο.
figured out the true purpose of this conference.
Ο αμέθιστος είναι mauve. Το ξέρω γιατί είναι το πέτρωμά μου. 1, 5, 29, 31, 38.
I believe Old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
Παιδιά, πάμε πάλι. Ο Βράκος ρωτάει αμέθιστος. Άλλο αμέθιστος, άλλο το Jade. Ωραία. Μην τα μπερδεύετε. Μην εξηγείτε πράγματα που δεν χρειάζεται. Νόμιζα ότι το πέτρωμα της Jade είναι ο αμέθιστος. Αλλά ο αμέθιστος δεν είναι το Jade. Το Jade είναι το Jade. Είναι πράσινο. Είναι η πέτρα που κάταγε στα χέρια της. Η τόπας από την άλλη δεν έχει μαλλιά τα οποία μπορούν να δικαιολογήσουν το πορτοκαλοκίτρινο χρώμα του τοπάζ.
That's true, and it works in our favor.
Βαγγέλη, το Warframe είναι εναντίον όλων.
Why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with Old Oti beforehand and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Αν δεν μπορείς να βρεις plastids, πολύ απλά και όμορφα, γκουγκλάρεις για να μπεις στο Warframe Fandom να μάθεις εκεί πέρα. Όχι Fandom διόπερα, Fandom. D-O-M. Ωραία. Και αντίστοιχα θα μπορούσες να προχωρήσεις να παίξεις την ιστορία του... Δεν μπορείς γιατί δεν έχεις κάνει New War.
Exactly. And the hidden
Υπομονή.
benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the five lineages...
Το ότι στα ελληνικά το τόπαζ είναι το πάζι μου ερχόταν λίγο περίεργο, δεν μου ερχόταν σωστά, δεν ξέρω γιατί. Γι' αυτό και το έλεγα τόπαζ, τόπαζ.
The influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. Personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires.
Ναι, γι' αυτό σταμάτησα, Βαγγέλη, γι' αυτό σταμάτησα. Δεν μπορείς να παίξεις το story του Stalker γιατί δεν μπορείς να κάνεις το war. Για να κάνεις το war χρειάζεται να τη μαλακία. Εντάξει, μπερδεύτηκα. Ένα μυαλό έχω.
The power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the five lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
Λόλα, ναι, να το πας.
After the downfall of the Oak family, faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy.
Πάρε τώρα το σάπ για να μην το πάρω το γρήγορα βραδιάτικα. Γιατί? Ευχαριστώ. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ για τη σαμπάρα, Ευαγγέλη. 21 μήνες λέει. What the fuck. Λέτε να κάτσω να φτιάξω, να βάζετε ό,τι γράφετε να το λέει στο stream. Γιατί σπάστηκες μωρμά, υπομονή ρε, μα έτσι πάει. Και εμείς ό,τι μαλακές κάνουμε τώρα με την κολοκαρέκλα που παίρνουμε μετά το New War, με τα υλικά τα οποία έχουμε μαζέψει τα κάνουμε. Τι νομίζεις, πηγαίνουμε και φαρμάρουμε τον κόλλο μας? Εντάξει, ο Δράκος πάει.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Να μπει! Chest!
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Φόρκα ρέμισε, θα το κρατήσουμε family friend το stream, δεν ξέρω τι θα ανοίξει. Δεν ακούστηκε όμορφα, έχεις απόλυτο δίκιο. Να μπει. Ρε, έχει κάτω, γιατί με πας πάνω. Έλα, βρες τ' άλλο. Βρες και το τρίτο που είναι πάνω. Άντε. Φέτς. Άντε βρε. Α, μπερδευτικά. Νόμιζα ότι είδα το τυρανόσαυρο εδώ πέρα για chest. Καμώ το. Γιατί ακολουθείς την Jade, παιδί μου.
Welcome aboard, my dear lady.
Yo, yo.
For any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Oti Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
Έχεις να κάνεις ντουβέρι πάρτιξ και δεν σ' άφηνε να πυροβολήσεις. Παράξενο.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Δύο αυτιά έχει, τι πας.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking.
Okay.
Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public? If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Okay.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation.
Άντε πάρουμε το reverberation.
Biggest obstacle between
Φόρκα,
me
δεν ξέρω αν θα
and
πάει
my
καλά.
clones has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise.
Ο θείος παίρνει
The
χάπια.
entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Politics.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Καλά πήγε αυτό.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are.
Ενδιαφέρον.
Did you rest well?
Σαν πουλάκι κοιμήθηκα.
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Sorry παιδιά, έπεσα σε ένα πόλεμο και έπρεπε να κοιμηθώ λίγο παραπάνω.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion. After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already. He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
Εντάξει, και πάλι καλή λύση είναι. Ακόμα και αυτό, έτσι όπως τα κάνανε. Και μαλάκες θα βγουν οι The Family. Η Oak Family. Έτσι. Οκ. Δεν είναι κακό.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
Οπα, well, ζαχαρώνουμε τη Σιωμπάν. Τι χαμογελάκι πονηρό είναι αυτό. Ατίμου, ατίμουλη.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something.
Pizzazz.
Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless resting in peace, and to Gallagher.
Trailblaze Chronicles.
Ready to mix your drink? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back. Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Και τους έψαχνα. Jägermeister με Monster θέλω να παραγγείλω. Ευχαριστώ. Ένα Jägermeister με Monster.
Insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them. Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellar's power to strengthen their hold on the sweet dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter. Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways. Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth. The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Okay.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
Ναι, νομίζω ήταν η πρώτη φορά που όλοι λείπαν να το τρένουν πέρα από την Πομ-Πομ.
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom-Pom about the Nameless. In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the five of us were always present, and the journey seemed never-ending.
Μας βγήκε ρομαντικό στο Dunk Heng. Εκεί φτάσαμε. Η Άστονα, ναι. Έχει πολύ πυριμπύρι.
Deep-seated desire inside me, and upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real. No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated. Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Το μουρλοκομείο πού είναι? Μουρλοκομείο. Κινούμενο Αλτσχάιμερ. Πού θα ήτανε?
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Το πάτησες.
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Καλά, δεν νομίζω να ήθελε η Full να το καταστρέψει. Μάρτ, δεν είμαστε τώρα από ξένους. Εμείς το είπαμε, η Μάρτ θα ακούει.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Τους μίλησα ήδη. Δεν χρειάζεται.
All right, as you wish.
Αν περίμενα από σένα για να τους μιλήσω, χεστήκαμε. Μαρτίου τι κάνει παλιά, την έπεσαν πολλά λόγω εμφάνισης. What? Γεια σου, τι εννοείς?
Sweet. one of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous, sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Yay! Λοιπόν, select mini wine glass. Πάμε σε... Α, όχι ψέματα. Sorry! Dream Jam 2. Και Sweet Milk Cream. Ωραία, φίλε. Origami bird. Very sweet, very strong, very thick. Ο χαρακτήρας Μάρτς την έβαλαν πολλές φορές την πρώτη σεζόν γιατί ήταν όμορφη. Τώρα περιμένουμε να δούμε τι θα γίνει γιατί θα βρούμε πεντάρα Μάρτς. Και θα μάθουμε επιτέλους την ιστορία της κάποια στιγμή.
Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Για όσο να δεν έχω ιδέα. Λογικά θα αλλάξει όλη η λογική της Μάρτς. Let's make a way to Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet the aft pool. Aww. It's a wonderful eye.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you.
Aww.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled. All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys!
Yay!
And embark towards our tomorrows.
Woof, woof!
Old Oti is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Oti Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
No.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too.
Θα μπορούσαν οι Trailblazer να...
Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Θα μπορούσε το Astral Express να πάρει τον έλεγχο του Penacony.
Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos. with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Αγγέλη Golem Up.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
Δεν ακούνε εξπρές, όχι σταμάτα.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topan Stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Δεν πέθανε ακόμα, ευτυχώς.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Πώς θα μπορούσε να μπλέξει το...
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar. Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Ενδιαφέρον. I hear you.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Από ό,τι είπε βέβαια η Jade κάτι ψευτό άκουσε, οπότε λέτε να μπορούσε η Jade να ακούσει το σπουργιέτ. Τι θα έλεγες να ανοίξεις πόρτα? Πόρτα άνοιξε. Ανοίξε πόρτα για να μπω.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa.
Μ' άρεσε Excalibur, είχα ξαναθέξει την καρέκλα να πάρω Volt ή Mag.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue.
Πάρε Mag, τον Volt μπορείς να το πάρεις και από το Guild. Στο Guild δεν είσαι? Δεν θυμάμαι.
Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior.
Τον Excalibur να τον ξαναπάρεις, δεν χρειάζεται. Κράτα αυτόν που έχεις και μετά θα τον διώξεις.
Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Oti? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
Really?
Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, Old Oti. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer.
Ή θα χάσει τη λίγα λεφτά, θα χάσει όλα.
As their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Οκ, το ακούω. Δεν είναι κακή η λογική.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Γιατί Sweet Dew, πώς φτάσαμε εκεί?
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze.
Okay.
While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Οκ. Οπότε λοιπόν 5% του Penacony περνάει στους Trailblazers στο Astral Express. Η Himeko γίνεται director και πρακτικά η φωνή του Astral Express στο Penacony και πρακτικά θα ελέγχουμε το Penacony στη θέση του IPC. Τίμιο, θα πω. Space Anchor activated. Why?
Old Oti is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When Old Oti answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Και αρχίζει και λουτάρει τα πάντα, ρε.
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship.
Ράκε.
They're surely holding a wealth
Τι
of
θες, Ράκε?
valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
Τελικά είχαν κάνει μαλακία. Πότε, ρε? Στο Warframe όσον αφορά τις βλακές μας κυνηγάγανε στο quest του Stalker.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Έκανε συμφωνία με τη Firefly. Τράκε, θα παίξουμε καμιά πίστα μετά. Ή Μάκη. Open a chest. Ανοίξαν κάτω πόρτες.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Ένας παίζει Elden Ring, άλλος είναι με τα 3 από τα 4 άκρα του στο κρεβάτι. Γάμισε. Ένα chest.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious. Is that him? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Να μην είμαστε. Αν και δεν ξέρω αν ήμουν εγώ.
But never let your guard down.
Το παίζει security head. Η Firefly. Τι γλυκούλα. Γράμμα το άλλο πόδι, ούτε κάνουμε το χέρι.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Όχι τίποτα άλλο, χάσαμε και το δώρο από...
Can I ask you something?
του λόφου.
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. please feel free to check it out.
Lady Jade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
If I win, your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Jade first.
Hey, excuse me.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry, but I've got to find...
σκατούλες. Παπά, το είδα. Φύγετε από τη μέση, το είδα. Λοιπόν, δεν βλέπω άλλο chest εδώ πέρα. Βλέπω ένα chirp. Chirp. Οκ. Έχουμε μαζέψει αρκετά τικετάκια. Τσεστάκια. Και λέω τικετάκια. Τι εκεί πέρα το δείξει το μαγαζί.
Welcome to Jade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Sam.
Call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Jade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Okay.
Got it.
Δεν υπήρχε ένα τσεστ εδώ.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Origami bird class is a match 3-button game where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the origami bird's combat power. Power! At the end of the turn, calculate base damage, combat defense. Okay. Clear fruits increase. Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. Okay. You! I did it!
I won? I actually won!
Εντάξει, είμαι γαμάτος, το ξέρω.
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonnet Jade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Μαλακία μυρίζομαι. Πού πάμε τώρα? Ω, κύριε Πατουράκη, καλησπέρα σας, καλησπέρα σας. Τι κάνετε, πώς είστε? Πώς τα περνάτε? Δώστε αγάπη στον κύριο Πατουράκη. Ρε παιδιά, με έχει φαβούρο τη ζέστη. Και θα δείτε τώρα ότι δεν θα μπορέσω να τελειώσουμε το τέτοιο. Δεν θα τελειώσουμε σήμερα το epilogue, να ξέρετε. Τελευταίο. Την Κυριακή. Τι έχει?
Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Να κάνεις 24ωρο.
So...
Όπα ρε, γιατί?
Will you go out with me? I will. Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Καρφώθηκε λέει. Ωραίος ρε.
My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Γράψε και ένα θαυμαστικό NPGS τώρα γιατί κάνουμε giveaway. Δολοπλόκα η μικρή. Ωραία, λοιπόν. Παιδιά, θα τα αφήσουμε κάπου εδώ πέρα. Τάρτ Σέφιρος, Μαριάκο, καλησπέρα. Μισό να κλείσω το βίντεο για το YouTube. Θα αφήσουμε κάπου εδώ. Μισό, πριν το κλείσουμε εδώ. Για να δω, έχω να κάνω κανένα warp ακόμα. Έχουμε έναν κρίσταλο. Δεν νομίζω να μπορώ να βγάλω 9. Εδώ τι έχουμε, 2. 5! Όχι! No! Όχι, δεν κυνηγάω τη Firefly, την πήραμε τη Firefly, πάλι κερδίσαμε το 50-50. Κυνηγάω το όπλο της Firefly. Τι πιτσικουλία είναι αυτά? Παίζουμε τον επίλογο του Πενακόνη και βλέπαμε κάποιους πελάτες της Jade που πήρανε την ευχή τους. Η Jade κάτι παίρνει από σένα και σου εκπληρώνει την ευχή την οποία τη ζητάς. Η Firefly λοιπόν πήγε και ζήτησε από την Jade να τα ζήσει. Αλλά της λέει η Jade, κοπελιά, δεν έχεις κάτι να μου δώσεις που να είναι εισάξιο. Οπότε εμείς πήραμε Firefly. Έτσι. Πούντι. Να τι. Ταρά! Αλλά ψάχνω και το όπλο της γιατί και το boot heal που έχω. Σκατούλες. Τον έχω έτοιμο full, όλα κομπλέ, όλα καλά. Ωραία. Traces, full. Relics, οκ, εντάξει, σχετικά full. Ωραία. Light gun, παπάκια. Έχεις και πάρει πολύ πράγμα. Τι, πατάς skip και βλέπεις την ιστορία. Λοιπόν, YouTube, θα αφήσουμε εδώ πέρα το βίντεο. Θα τα πούμε στο επόμενο βίντεο και δεν ξέρω τι θα είναι. Λογικά όχι Honkai, γιατί την Κυριακή λογικά θα παίξουμε. Kingdom to Crowns έρχεται και Remnant 2. Οπότε την άλλη εβδομάδα, δεν πειράζει, καλά θα είμαστε. Αυτά για την ώρα YouTube. Bye!